See that 1-3-3, as you mentioned. Kirsch is there, Fretin is there, Aramburu's further down. He seems to have picked the wheel of Christophe Laporte to follow, and Fred Wright, who's down there in the light blue jersey as well. Aoular is being given an opportunity as well, I think, to follow the wheels himself too.
Yeah, and on the left-hand side you see Wellens in the Belgium national champion #1, and just behind him is Cosnefort, so it looks like they're trying to take care of Cosnefort here.
Axel Zingler is on the wheel of Christophe Laporte there. Laporte in that green jersey, it goes uphill here, 1.3 k's to go. You talked about that turn in a moment, and things will change yet again. Visma back in control, but for how long? Riders try to move up, 1 kilometer to go barrier, and this is where it gets technical, this is where it gets difficult. Are we going to have a bunch sprint? Will we see a late attack? This stage has been sleepy for more of the day, but it's about to wake up in serious fashion now, and there are moves, there are accelerations. This is difficult, and at the front you can see it looks as though Kristen's having a go.
Yeah, Jan Kristen.
Kristen's being followed now, 52, Adrien Boischi, 134 there is Piet Allegard. We know he has a really strong finish on himself as well, the man from Cofidis. Left-hand side, Visma starting to take it up again though, and at the back of that line you can see it's Christophe Laporte who is ready to go. 126 following is Clément Rousseau, he rides for Groupama. Also following, you can also see in the red jersey for Cofidis, that is Alex Aramburu. Varenschot's trying to make his way through the traffic. Aoular is there as well. Another Groupama rider moves up behind. 400 meters to go now. They twist, they turn. Oh, that's wide, but they can follow. Rousseau's following, looking behind to see if his man is ready. Laporte is positioned well. You can also see that Pidcock is in the right position too, should he build a sprint. Gaviria follows in the green and white as well. He's up there trying to move beyond the wheel of Pidcock. Gaviria coming on the outside. Fernando Gaviria there with Zingler. Vernier though, he's checked, he's booked in, he's going to have to go again. It's Laporte who can go now up the hill. Gaviria is at the game. Going through the centre though, it is Groupama all the way, but on the left I think it might be victory for Cofidis. We'll have to watch that one. 3 riders coming to the line. You could see that Cofidis were coming, stealing through, stealing round, and in the end it looks as though Milan Fretin might have had the win there. We'll have to have another look, but it was chaos. Chaos.
That last 500 was really technical. The sharp left-hander there, you saw them almost coming down actually, and then that final 100 meters or so was very, very steep when the riders were dying.
Let's have a look at it again, because Gaviria was off and away. Then he sort of got checked into the corner. Laporte launched, and I think it's Milan Fretin here who comes up and takes it. We'll have to have a closer look. Groupama were having a go. Rousseau found himself in the right place, and then a different rider came up towards the end, whether it was Penouet, maybe even Tronchon-Grégoire. Here's Gaviria at the bottom of the screen, Steve. He sort of follows Pidcock. He will launch his sprint in a minute. Left-hand side, green jersey on. He sort of gets checked into the barrier a little later on. Here's his opportunity. Gets beyond Pidcock. Can't find a way through there. And then the rider from Cofidis now, right-hand side, red jersey, try to get beyond what looks to be Laporte. On the left-hand side for Groupama, that is Penouet, but the winner is Milan Fretin. It's Fretin, Penouet, Laporte. That's the order.
Was that Dujardin in 4th as well?
Could well have been him. Well, Paul Penouet make sure he was up there. And it's Milan Fretin, left-hand side, who just looks like he stole in for Cofidis.
It was a really tricky finish with the road turning. It was like a series of chicanes almost, and if you were in the front there, it was really hard to pass.
2 second places already this season, but finally it's turned into a win, and Milan Fretin wins a stage at the Vuelta Andalucia. Absolute chaos on the roads of Lopera. We're seeing the beautiful old ancient part of town, but it was certainly modern sprinting. They were all over the place there, and in the end Milan Fretin navigating through the chaos wonderfully to win here, just as he did uphill on a stage in the Volta al Garve for this time last year. It's his 6th career win, his 1st of the season, and Cofidis, well, they'll be very pleased with that. It's Fretin Penwet, Laporte with Dujardin in fourth, Krabbe in fifth, or Krabbe I should say in fifth, Aramburu, Burrati, Pidcock and Barrenetxea, with Fernando Gaviria in the end finishing down in 10th place, and his wait for a win stretches on.